I'd like to welcome you here on this conference, and my name is Raoul Zöllner. I'm Vice President and coordinating the research, transfer and innovation activities of the university. And for today, I have only some minutes, so I try to be very straight. I want to present the university a little bit, so some words about the university, and then maybe one or two words about research projects we actually have on, let's say, more or less special projects with a high implication on transdisciplinarity or interdisciplinarity. So that's what we will see then at the end. Okay. You all found Heilbronn, so I am supposed that you know where it is. Some wants to say that we are in the middle of Europe or very central and so on. I don't know if you can find some measures for that, sure. But anyhow, Heilbronn is in Baden-Württemberg. It's a nice place to be. And like you see on this slide, some impressions. A small town. Yeah. It was bombed at the Second World War, so if you have the time to go to the city itself, you will see there are new buildings, and the whole city is built up now, or not the whole, but many parts of the city are built now. You see it outside. So, yeah, it will be a nice city in some years, I'm sure. Okay. Maybe we talk about wine. That's something better, or the topic is a little better. So red wine is so the region is known for its wine, and I think that's nicer. Okay. The region itself, it's some sort of a regional hub, so it means that the company, so there's a lot of high tech in the region and other business. Maybe not so known, but really good companies. There are some headquarters in this region, Würth and Lidl and so on. So Dieter Schwarz, which is the head of Lidl. Then we have automotive industry, a lot of automotive industry here, and a lot of other companies which are innovative, really innovative. And let's say, or I want to say, that the IT in this area or in this region is really needed, in these days. Okay, the history very short. The history of the school was started in 1961 as an engineering school, and then evolved and so on. Started with the first campus in. Do I have a mouse here? Yeah. In Sondheim. In Sondheim, then we got some other camps. That was Künzelsau. After this, Schwäbisch Hall. It's very small here. I don't know. It's okay. I have some glasses. Then Schwäbisch Hall, and now it's this place here on the Europaplatz. That's the German name. I don't know what the English one should or would be. So we have a lot of buildings and, of course, of faculties. I come to this later. With 8,300 students, we are one of the major institutions of higher education, meaning University of Applied Science in Baden-Württemberg. We have a lot of master programs and professors, assistants, researchers, and a few postdocs also. We are proud of them because they are really the important researchers who guide us through the research topics. Okay. I think we skip a little bit the next, because the next slide just says that our vision is to have good students, to teach them well, and to integrate them in the region. I think that's what many universities do. Maybe in our case, we really try to encourage students to work with the industry, and that's by cooperating with the industry, with the companies on the one hand, and the other hand is also to get the people from the industry, the experts, the opportunity to come into our university and also teach, and come also with projects, with new projects, with interesting topics, and work together with us on this new technological or research projects. That's what we try to do. And we are doing that in a very, let's say, interdisciplinary way. So meaning that it's not one colleague doing the research. So we are doing teams of colleagues, like me and Nicola Marson and maybe Tobias Berenker and so on, put them together to one team and solve a problem. And that's something what I think it's the best way to do and the best practice. Okay, best practice is also collaborating with many other universities, not only with industry. So we have a lot of partner universities all over Europe, because that's the program enabling us to move around and to teach and have some other cooperations. That's Erasmus Plus, you probably know, and of course cooperations with the universities all over the world. There are some examples here from America to India and back. Okay, maybe just one glance on our faculties. We have 7 faculties, 2 technical faculties on the campus Sondheim, and the faculty for computer science or informatics. Then we have 2 business faculties here on this campus. In Künzelsau we have a combined faculty, engineering and management, and in Schwäbisch Hall faculty, management and sales. So that's the organization, and each of these faculties has round about 1,000 and something, 2,000 students. Okay, let's talk about 2 or 3 projects. We have, I think that's maybe a little bit more interesting. First of all, we start with Digital Hub. It's, you see it in the subtext, it's Heilbronn Franken connected. So the idea is to build a hub in the region where companies, where people can come and get some help. Help in the sense that they want to participate in the process of the digitalization, which we have. And what could such a help be? Well, first of all, technological things, but also business help, or if you look to the last thing here, you can enable, you can enable this companies also to build startups, and other companies get some help in that direction. So the state, Baden-Württemberg, granted it with, I don't know, $1 million, euros, sorry, and another $1 million is coming from the companies in this region. That's one part. The next one, maybe, which is a little bit, I'm involved in, it's autonomous driving, and you probably would say, autonomous driving and IT and gender issues, and what is that? We have this project. It's a test area for autonomous driving, and it's not about technology. Of course, it's about technology, but we have several more aspects. One maybe of the important aspect is this social acceptance here in this part, because if you talk about autonomous driving, you talk about changing the society. All processes, will change. The mobility will change. The business models will change. Also, parts of our knowledge, like we think that it is now, will change. We will talk about artificial intelligence in the. Yeah, I know. I will get to the end. So, and the idea in this project is to get a participation, so a process of evolution participation with the society and develop these new technologies. That's what we are doing, and we are proud to be in that project. And the last one, because you're going tonight or in the evening to this federal guarding show. We have another project, a real lab experiment. So on this gardening fair, you will see we will drive around with an autonomous packaging box, and Nicola Maston will tell you in the evening what's about, but it's the same idea. Try it out, see what are people thinking, what would they want to have with, in order to get this new technology into their lives. And that's what we try to develop, and that's what we try to do and to help them. So, I will stop here. Enjoy the conference and have a nice 2 days.